Refresh. Refresh. Where are my heads? There we go. God. Yeah, don't I like? No, I find it very, very funny that I'm being called Granny. Please continue. Please continue calling me a granny. See, because then I can just be like, hey, I'm all parts of Little Red Riding Hood in one. Hey, hey, it's funny. Can I have cookies, please? Honestly, I'm thinking of changing the, like, because the channel points are technically called berries. I'm probably gonna change them to be like cookies or biscuits or something because it seems more fitting now. But I don't have any cookies, I'm sorry. I could make, ooh, strawberry cookies would be yummy. Strawberry would be very yummy. But that's not what we're getting. And here, let me put, wow, eldritch. How do you eldritch horror? You have free pizza and crispy. Yo, I want pizza. I don't actually want pizza. That's a lie. I don't want pizza. I just think that I want pizza, but I don't actually. Hello, Willy Pond. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. I mean, free is always good. Free is always worth it, in my opinion. If something is free, then that means it tastes better because you didn't have to spend the money on it. Right? Right? Yeah, we love free. But yeah, today I'm gonna be playing A Monster's Insight, which is technically described as a visual novel. But I'm not quite sure how traditional of a visual novel it might be, you know? I opened up the game and it immediately launched into stuff, so I closed it again. But, I think it's going to be interesting. I can already tell that there is a lot of, like, weird body horror stuff, because, I mean, they're eldritch. They're big, they're monsters. They're big boys. The big boys. Some of them are a little fleshy, but honestly, I think that's kind of cool. Right? Fleshy is cool, right? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, food poisoning is no fun. Food poisoning is not any fun. Let me get my little scallopy doobles back. Wow. Here. Brown sugar is better than white sugar. Sugar, it's used for different stuff. Sometimes you don't want the brown sugar. What's the word I'm thinking of? What is the word that I'm thinking of? Not richness, but my brain wants to say savory, but that's wrong. That's very wrong. But like brown sugar it's got that slightly different taste. Ooh, tummy ache medicine. That's always good. Actually, no. The one time I took Pepto-Bismol, it did not go very well. I don't think alcoholism is fun, personally. Ooh, my song's over. My song's over. Does that mean we open the game? It means we open the game. Are you guys ready? It's a spoopy. Oh wait, I just got a message from Seer. You'd sooner use brown sugar and it's right? Like you get me. You get me, even though I can't figure out the right words. Alright. Opening the game. Okay. So this is where we're starting, by the way. Here, I gotta change the sound setting that it's on. Yeah, it's got lots of yeah. It's got that free ASMR. Here, let me scooch it up just a little. But yeah, this is why I opened the game and immediately went, oh, okay. Alrighty. Is my window good? Yes. What sort of what? Winnie already can't speak. Good job. What sort of misshapen madness have we made? Look at the wretched thing. Have you no shame? What damaged laugh it bellows? What filthy tears it cries? It smiles with that disfigured silver tongue. It smiles. Get out. We know you're here. We speak of you. You. One with a silver tongue. Corroded skin. Broken horn. I wonder, do I have any cool effects? Should I put on some, like, reverb? Put myself in, like, a room? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a room now. Woo. Listening to our thoughts, I see. With that weak power of insight. Oh, yeah, this is... it's cutting off the bottom. I'm sorry, guys. There. Ha ha. Get out! You have no place here, you wretch. Damn. You worthless piece of bile. Seize the one with the silver tongue and dispose of it. Us conspicio have no use for the weak and malformed. You hear us, silver-tongued? In your dying moments, learn this. You are a plague on this planet, a disgrace to our kind. You are nothing. Damn. I suppose the conspicio mater, that's probably Latin, was right regarding something. I may be born, and I'm worth nothing. But that's something I want to change. No more will I be looked down upon as a wretch, as a failure. I will thrive in this realm and claim it as my own. And I'll do so with the only thing I have. My words. And the power of insight. Can we get the music back? A monster's insight. Ooh. Begin, remember. Oh, this is cool. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Let me know if any of the, like, audio things are off or weird. Ooh, now you'll choose a mode to play in. Adjustments here are not permanent. Changes can be made in the preferences menu. Wow. If you want to access more accessibility features. Seems good so far. Heck yeah. Press the X key on your keyboard. That's nifty. Select a template mode. Ooh. Okay. So we've got an extra eye, which is assist mode. Emotion hints are enabled and insight timer is disabled. Default mode enables insight timer during puzzle sections. I'm not doing challenge mode. Test labels of whether you pass or failed are disabled. Oh, that's interesting. I'll go with default mode and then see if I fuck it up. Boom, boom, boom. In this mode, you won't be able to see interlocutor states, but you'll get test labels. Wow. Do you want to play in default mode? Yeah, sure. Excellent. Let's begin. All right. A call from the land of the lost. Dun, dun, dun. For a moment, you don't remember where you are or how you got here. You feel lost, unsure of where you're going, and almost unsure of who you are. You'd like to think that you're past your weaknesses, your defects, your insecurities. Are we insecure here? Oh. In a daze of confusion, sometimes being lost can make one's soul feel as if it lost itself. I'm gonna make this just a teensy bit smaller. Yeah, that'll work. That looks better. Then you see it. What do we see? What do we see? What do we see? A moment of clarity washes over you, and you found yourself in the chasm. Ooh. Across the endless Malduvian River, a gargantuan beast can be seen engaging in a battle. Ooh. His opponent appears to be a hooked back Shargoth. The more hooked the back embraces, the stronger they come, as they say. As for the beast, he had no discernible features other than it spewing a toxic pink substance when it roared. Same. Me when you wake up. Yeah. Fairly standard large ears, a trunk face, lilac claws, and fur made of plasma. I can guess it's a beast of the burning star. Of course, it's always a beast of the burning star. I know this. Ooh. Do I know this from reading or from observation? I feel like, if anything, I would know that more from reading. Am I a beast of the morning star? I don't know. I'm not observing. In a matter of moments, the winner was decided. With a mission, the Shargoth carries the plasma on the second hooked back and flies away, leaving the meat of the beast behind. I wonder if it's safe to eat. Oh, we're an idiot. We're an idiot. Just as I take my first step into the door, I hear a shriek across the room. What did you come in on? I'm going to be debating eldritch horrors. Nothing can possibly go wrong. I'm really good at this. You would serve cursed meat at your inn? I'm sure you would, Harris. Ooh. Oh, Kichi, the parasite. He's a cutie pie. Look at how cute he is. Aww. Silver-tongued, you have kept me waiting long enough. Greetings, Kichi. I have been waiting for hours. How was your day? Don't use your semantics on me. Oh, thank you, Kichi. My day has been spectacular. I had to withstand walking to and fro, watching cat fights, and pick up after the leftovers. Because that's going to be our only source of nourishment. He's just a cat. I could help. If you let me out. Not a chance. This is Kichi, a parasite that once attached itself to me. Since I have insight, It was fairly easy to find it and dispose of it from my mind. But then Kichi started panicking and begged for its life. It promised it won't reattach to me unless I find it food and let it live here. I said I would agree to those terms. It believed me because I seemed to be... I'd like to think that I'm charming and agreeable personally. I don't know if everyone else would agree on that regard, but I'm charming. I'm very cute. What is that? Unsure. Looked like a beast of the burning star. But I would have guessed this pink liquid. Perhaps they're evolving as a species. Perhaps. I grab my tools and start hammering on the flesh. Only one option had trustworthy. No, you can't trust me. With no physical strength, I couldn't carry all the meat back to home. Most of these meat sections were covered in plated armor, since the Shargoth skinned the plasma fur off the beast. Speaking of evolving, let's talk about your siphon career. I have a good source of clients if that's what you're asking. Is this just our little guy? Is he just our little friend guy? But are you content with where you are? I already have plans to go bigger. What do you mean? My sights are set on a first milestone, a great terror. What? Don't think I'm capable? No. I let out a soft laugh and stick out my silver tongue. Well, today I wasn't just getting us food. I found a key word before I found the delectable beast we're going to eat. It was the chasm. Don't tell me. This is... You're going to siphon off of Fernwa? Who other than the one of the lost? Yeah, I know what all these words mean. Ooh. Ooh. Smiling, I start sizzling the meat on the hearth while beating it with my hammer. Uh-oh, connecting to chat. What happened? What happened? Did I die? Did I just die? Hello? 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 We hear? Okay, cool. I am fine. Heck yeah. All of a sudden I disconnected from chat. The odor smells delicious, like rusted wood and bromide. I hear a light spark sound, meaning the fire has melted the last chink in the armor. After letting all the oozing metal collapse and clear off any remaining silicone left on the meat, I pull back the hammer and start weaving the meat and carving out the trunks. And now the dish was finally ready. Doesn't it look delicious, guys? You hungry? Then I squish Kichi's jar and let the meat and its juices flow inside for it to consume. Here, I'm gonna lower the... I think sound. We'll see what happens. It nibbles on some pieces before turning to face me. Alright, if you're gonna do this, then you might as well get some help. It'll always be better to do some prep before you meet any interlocutors. Locutors? We could increase the cursed sounds? We could. Do you want a little bit of a refresher? Yes, please. Choose this if it's your first time playing. Alright, let's begin. The goal of the dialogue you have with each interlocutor is simple. You want to convince the interlocutor into choosing you as their siphon. Whatever that means. A siphon is a being that needs to feed off the mental energy of others to survive. Yay. But it's not just about surviving for me. It's about thriving in this plane. The more mental power I accumulate, the greater my power of insight will become, and the longer I will live. Greater terrors, like Fernwet of the Lost, will grant me greater mental power. Why do you need your power of insight anyways? Funny you should ask, Kichi. The power of insight is what allows me to get a glimpse of the minds of others. Wow. So you can see what's in their minds? And I thought this was going to be difficult. Seeing their minds isn't so simple as knowing their current thoughts, Kichi. It's like jumping into a pool of all their ideas, memories, experiences, and feelings. It's easy to get lost in their head if you don't know where to go or what to look for. The power of insight acts as the access point and, if strong enough, can be my guide when inside the mind. Let's start with you as an example, Wait, what? I did not ask for this, Silvertongue. I laugh. Seeing the mind of an elder god sounds like a one-way trip to losing your mind. Don't worry about it. What could go wrong? I think I already don't have much of a mind. Ooh. Ooh. Do. Z to interact. Tutorial. Right now you're using your insight to be in Kichi's mind, and here you need to solve the puzzles written in text. And then using the solution, type it into an input to escape. What's in the hackneyed Volier and Keyed? I can't pronounce words, I'm sorry in advance. And Keyed. Whatever it is, it's the answer to input. Normally there'd be a timer, but this can be adjusted from the preferences menu. If you can't figure it out, use the backspace to escape and continue. I can see that I is in all of these. Here's an input you need to do to win. To undo, use the delete key on your keyboard. Start typing in the answer. To close this, what? Oh, did I type I'd? Am I Boo Boo the Fool? Damn. All right, already off to a good start. Kichi is disappointed. Did you just enter my mind? Let me guess. Your head is a bit light and dizzy. You feel as if you blanked out for a second. Correct. Wait, so that means you intend to use the power of insight during dialogue? When else is a better time? You didn't need to do this for your clients in the past. Well, my clients are easy to convince. Now we're going up a proper worshipped terror. All tricks and tactics should be laid on the table. Yes, I suppose so. Kichi fidgets and moves around in its jar. But your power of insight alone isn't enough to convince someone. You don't say. I thought I could just go up to someone and say, "Greetings, fellow associate. Could you be my source of power from which I will leech on indefinitely?" But no. You need to spin it in a way that can be mutually beneficial. That is true, I suppose. But no. What you need are the 3 P's to assist you. The 3 P's? Ooh. There are 3 things you put into a conversation. Or as I like to call them, the 3 P's. Presence. Prescience. Prescience?
Prescience.
Prescience. Prescience. Not prescience. Prescience.
Prescience.
Prescience.
Prescience.
All right. And perception. Omniscience. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Each one is valuable in their own way and can be a key to your success in winning the dialogue. It's also known as winning their favor. Your presence is how you control your demeanor in the conversation. It's your ability to manipulate how you come across or present yourself. There are 3 traits that presence encompasses. Charisma, perceived to be likable or agreeable. Negative charisma is repulsive. How agreeable, charming, or likable you are. Reputable, how trustworthy, honest, and respectable you are. Negative reputation is treacherous. Supreme. How powerful and strong you are. This controls if you're the dominant speaker or the one who leads the conversation. Note the words appear to be and how things are in air quotes. Because, frankly speaking, you are neither likable, trustworthy, nor powerful. I grab Kichi's jar and tighten my grip. I'm sorry? Did you say something? Not at all. I lay down the jar. What I meant to say was this. It doesn't matter who you are, it's who you pretend to be. It's the ability to hide your true nature and present yourself as someone more convincing. L plus ratio plus not charismatic and not reputable, not supreme. I am supreme. I'm so supreme. So supreme that I had to Google how to say prescience. Prescience? Next on the list is prescience. It's your ability to recall facts and use your reason. There are 2 traits that compose your prescience. Knowledge. It's how much you know things or how cultured you are. If you go scouting or digging up some dirt on an interlocutor, here, I'm going to see interlocutor. How do you?
Interlocutor.
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 Interlocutor. There we go. I'm very cultured. You gain more knowledge. Intellect. Your ability to make sound judgments and use logic. These can be used if you were to dig up some old dirt on them. Well, you can't introduce it straight away. Hey, I am here to blackmail you. Isn't all that convincing? Why not? Wouldn't they feel threatened? They can beat you to a pulp. Nice. With your malformed body and lack of strength, it would be too easy. As much as I detest that idea, Kichi is right. I'm not one to use my brute force as a weapon. That's why I take it to a playing field where I stand a better chance. One involving less punches and more words. Finally, there's your perception, which has one singular trait. ... You mean perception? That's it! Perception has the trait of perception. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Fascinating. Fascinating. This is a ridiculous naming system. That's how I'm gonna fit in the 3 Ps. Anyways, perception/perception is a crucial ability. This determines whether you can pick up on important words or body language. Important words translate into pointers, and body language translates into cues. You don't say. Indulge me for a second. First, I will explain pointers. For the sake of the argument, let it be that I said the following sentence. After walking past the shop, I arrived at home. Fairly innocuous statement, right? Let's say you had greater perception. Maybe you'd be able to notice a word. After walking past the shop, I arrived at home. Click on the word that's bolded, the shop. The word shop is the pointer. After walking past the shop, what shop did you walk past? The Oldenor store of supplies and syringes. What you just clicked on was a pointer. Essentially, you interrupted me to press or question me about the pointer word. Is this just Phoenix, right? In this case, it was the shop. So you asked me what shop I was walking past. You may return to the original text, aka what Kichi would have said if you didn't interrupt. But sometimes an interruption can lead to a separate train of thought. That's nifty. Objection. Sometimes there may be multiple pointers in a sentence, and you may be forced to pick one. So you may have to decide what should be questioned or not. After walking past the shop, I arrived at home. Home. And where is a home for you? Near the Malduvian River, across the banks of Bahug. Sometimes the better option may be to let the interlocutor keep talking. If you keep pressing them about words or keep interrupting them, they might get annoyed. This will close them up, and they'll reveal less information to you. You can see the state of the interlocutor by enabling interlocutor state in the menu. This state will show a bar that's half full, half empty. If the bar goes empty, or if the interlocutor is closed, it's game over. You've pestered them too much and they'll stop the dialogue. You can unlock keywords by opening up the interlocutor. This is done using your presence. So that's pointers done. Next are cues. Cues are hints of body language. Words alone don't tell the whole story. Mannerisms of a person can change everything. Let it be that I said, I saw Uralda yesterday. Hi, Vanta! Kichi bears extended claws. Reserved body language. This game is probably very up your alley from what I've thus far encountered. See the eye mark next to Kichi? Hover over it and text will appear. Wow. You see that the body language Kichi is giving is one that is reserved, meaning that it is trying to hide something. It could be that Kichi is flat out lying, or Kichi is hiding some information regarding the encounter. Let's say I used a different body language instead. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm vibing and realizing how much talking is in here. I wanted to play something spoopy-ish. So I went with body horror and eldritch beings. Uh-oh. Kichi's skin is shining. Repressed anger. I don't know if Kichi likes Uralda. Yeah, a favorite of yours. Hover over the new eye mark again and different text will appear. Now, Kichi's body language is repressed anger. You can deduce that there is a strain or tension in the relationship between Kichi and Uralda. Clearly, Kichi did not want to see them that day. I think you get the rough idea on how cues work. So, to summarize, there's presence, prescience, and perception, the 3 Ps. Presence has the charisma, reputable, and supreme traits. Prescience has the knowledge and intellect traits. Perception has the perception trait. Yeah, it's the 3 Ps. Perception can be used to notice pointers and cues. This is the tutorial section, basically. For every single interlocutor, I know there are multiple strategies to pursue. They use a unique combination of Kichi's 3 Ps. Sometimes you can make yourself appear as a sycophant to lower their guard. Negative supreme, positive charisma. Act like an idiot, basically. Perhaps you can find some blackmail and bribe them. Positive knowledge. Occasionally, I'll refute their ideas and convince them why they need me as their siphon. Positive intellect, positive reputable. But most of the time, I just go with what feels right and adjust myself to the situation. So, are we clear? Yeah. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's go. Excellent! So, when are you meeting Fernweh? When I hear their call. Do they have some telecommunication network? If only. Also, Vanter, we are known only as the Silver-Tongued. But no. Their home is the chasm, and usually nobody can get in. But since I've been there before, I think I can go there again. I tried getting in the chasm this moonrise, and it worked. Although I'll have to be careful not to lose myself in it. Should be easy enough. I'm used to navigating people's minds anyways. A literal moniker. I think we may just be a mouth. I wonder what Fernweh's mind looks like. You grab out your journal and some papers you have lying around. Your journal keeps track of all the keywords you have. Ooh, and your papers have your stats written on them. Wow. During the dialogues, you'll gain temporary presence stats, which indicate how you present yourself in the conversation. Once the conversation is over, all your stats earned during the conversation will be reset to normal. After all, presence indicates how your interlocutor perceives you. Once you're done seeing them, these stats play no role. However, you can you can boost your stats, which is what I'm going to do now. I have 2 points to spend. Ooh. Do you want to discuss strategy? No. No. Keep in mind, once you ask about a keyword and you go inside their mind, then you're locked down that strategy or route. With this in mind, distribute your 2 points. Okay. I'll click the word of the staff. Staff points will be. Okay. Is the Winnie powerful? I think so. I want more charisma. Oops. Wait, can I only do with, okay, no, I can do, gotcha. I want charisma and let's do knowledge. Oops. Yeah. You read the papers. There are headlines of Jack Rabbit and the missing mines of the Lucenscape. Good, now you'll have a choice to make. Either you can go digging for some information regarding Fernweh, or you can gain more points to boost your stats. I want to find info. As prep for the dialogue, I usually search for information regarding the interlocutor, who in this case will be Fernweh. It's always better to stay one step ahead of your opponent. I'm very powerful, kamikaze. And that means knowing more about them than they know about you. There isn't much time until the dialogue starts, so I should choose carefully where I go get my information. There's Globin near the Melduvian River, who's obsessed with studying great terrors. Or there is Gnarg Kichi, or there is a Gnarg Kichi knows that runs a bar, and I'm guessing he hears a bunch of things from different folk. Because, like, studying a beast is one thing, but, like, getting that gossip, getting the real gossip, I like that. Hey, Kichi, what is it? You said you know a guy who runs a bar. The Palm Top Wolf. The Gnarg? Yeah. He runs a bar called Zilker near Moorong. Be quick, because it closes right about now. Oh, shit. Right. On it. Bar's about to close. Fuck. Yo! Oh no, it took a while to get to Zilker. Mooringu, I don't know how to pronounce that, isn't a simple walk away. Just as the Gnarg was closing up, I asked if I could borrow some of his time. Ooh. Annoyed, he let me in for one drink. I only had the time to ask one question. Oh, fuck. The Gnarg didn't have much to say on Fernwa, but one of his clients did. Apparently, there's a secret map that allows one to navigate the chasm. The client said something about finding another device, and that the map isn't the only way to navigate it. Something vague like that. But it's interesting how that was deemed to be important information. I thanked the Gnarg for his time and the good drink before leaving the Zilker bar. We really just burst in at closing time. Your preparation is up. Now the Silver-Tongued will attempt to win the favor of the interlocutor, Fernwet of the Lost. Almost instantaneously, I feel my body collapse into the floor. And soon after, I was dragged to the center or the core of this plane, whatever. In that moment, I wasn't falling down, but instead, I was flying down. As the seconds passed, my home seemed more of a memory, and then a stranger. Everything was spinning, in motion, yet I felt strangely unfazed. I knew what to expect from great cosmic terrors. The fall felt never-ending. The impact was going to be severe. But I never really hit the ground. Drink. A few minutes pass as you try to recuperate from the fall. Okay, who's our first guy? It takes me a few seconds before I could fully comprehend what had just happened. The humidity is almost suffocating, and if you look long enough, the glass shards and walls look back at you. The air, frigid and moist, should give a clear sensation. Yet my body feels weak and light, almost as if I don't exist. Ooh! I see Fernwith form itself around me. It wasn't like a figure coming closer from the distance. It's more as if they were already here, waiting for me, and chose to reveal themselves now. Ooh! This is like one of those biblically accurate angels. I'm not a fish? No, I'm not. Their figure staggers above mine, yet their ethereal form and lifeless eyeballs make them seem less threatening. Ooh, ooh.
How? Oh, that's too here. Greetings. Hey, I don't know if I like that sound. Echo. That's too deep. What if I do this? Greetings, Silver-Tongued. There, that's good. I was told that you have come into my chasm.
My greetings. At this phase of the dialogue, this is where you make your first impression, and where you dictate the tone of the conversation. You want to pitch shift bark?
Bark? Bark? It's got echo on it too. Maybe too much echo. There we go. You're welcome.
Let's see. How did you know I was the silver-tongued?
Good to see you asking questions. But there's no point to it at all.
Well, it would be to my benefit.
Why is that?
I don't have a comeback.
Yet.
Best I drop the subject and move on. I'm not cool enough for a comeback. Anyway,
I'm gonna fuck up swapping back and forth. It's fine. Anyways, I wanted to ask what brought you here.
I was hoping you could tell me that.
And why should I be able to know?
I wasn't so sure where I was going with this one. Thought I could buy me some more time before I have to lay it down. Oh, we fucking up.
Oh, you poor thing. Always taking pity on me. You may already be lost, but perhaps you're a lot like me in this way.
Lost? What's this? Are you lost?
Oh, you are just... I was going to say pathetic, but your helplessness is endearing.
My what? Helplessness? Wait, this isn't so bad. I can turn this around, or I can keep using this. Strategy update. Based on their general ambivalence and disinterest in me, it doesn't look like charisma is going to help a lot.
You know, I've been thinking of a lot of things. Yes, I've been thinking a lot. About what there is and what there isn't.
Define. Wait, or should I? I'm gonna let you keep talking. You can keep talking, buddy.
And at first, I started to doubt how we can justify anything. Based on our own understanding, everything seems so feeble, and it can all collapse in an instance. You ask to justify something, and it keeps going on, leading to a never-ending chain of reasoning. Until you admit defeat. But then there's also one other thing.
Perhaps they felt they said too much? Interesting. If I remember correctly, this feels similar to Agrippian skepticism, sure. Ah, yes, the classic skeptic. It seems so obvious now. Here, what is this? Okay. So this shows my what my friend thinks of me. Thinks I'm pathetic. And wait, what's this again? Okay, and that's just showing the different words that I've got.
But this is all irrelevant talk. I don't think it's appropriate for me to discuss these things with you. What I need is an answer relating to why you're here.
Well, I told you that.
Not how you got here or what you want to speak with me about. As in, why are you here?
I'm sorry?
Only those who have fallen astray land in the chasm. I know that you tried to enter against the wishes of this place, which seems incredibly bizarre because I haven't seen such an entry in a while. You're either here because you deserve to be, or you have breached an access point, which should be illegal.
I need to think fast and know what they're talking about. People come to the chasm if they're lost. So that means I was probably called here because I was lost too. Think. I've lost any reason to care. Because I won't be able to truly understand anything.
Ah, so you're lost, too. Just like the rest of us. Oh, fuck, we're fucking it up. That's quite all right. In fact, I think this could be quite a good sign. No one has lasted as long as you. I thought you would be gone by now. How quaint.
They make several soft giggling noises. Ah, a sincerity in their smile. They've been craving company. Oh, Fern was lonely. It's a bit eerie and unsettling.
But in your last, final moments, I will tell you this, that everything you say will be irrelevant. You will disassemble and lose yourself to the chasm like everyone else. No matter how hard you try, little silver-tongued, you will be in the place where you're meant to be.
I was told that I was meant to die far too many times to take this talk seriously. Even though this discussion has me at the center, I need to refocus back to Fernwa. I can either let myself continue to be the center and, through this, reveal what Fernwa has to offer, or I can completely shift the focus of the conversation away from me. Hello, Aniki! And where is that? Fernwa begins to turn inward.
Within the chasm.
Forever. Okay. Who decided that? What if that didn't happen? Is this where everyone is meant to go? Why do you believe that? I've been really bad. Here, let me see. This guy thinks that I'm dumb. He's lonely. He's lonely and he wants company to talk to. Why do you believe that?
It doesn't matter what I believe. It is only the way things are.
Your idea on the way things are is not infallible.
If you're a figment of my imagination, I couldn't possibly understand why you'd contradict me.
I'm sorry? What? Something that cannot exist. A figment of their imagination? Something in their mind? Are you kidding me? How on earth am I supposed to win Fernwa's favor if they think I'm fake? That I don't exist? You can try to convince Fernwa you exist. Ooh. Oh, I see. Cool. That's not really relevant. Probably Mexican, though. Mexican food's good. You'll need a strong case and you'll need them to trust you. I have neither. Or I can break down their walls. Find a weakness. But you'll need a strong conviction. Fuck. So, how come I'm talking to you?
Why, it's simple. There's either two possibilities. Fernwa's eyes are shaded. They're telling the truth. One, my monad is being supplied with nutrients inside a machine meant to simulate reality, which includes you to be a part of the reality. This game really is a mindfuck. I love it.
But I'm nothing more than just a bunch of nuts and bolts meant to resemble a person. Fernwa nods their head.
Or two, there is some malevolent demon who attempts to deceive me into believing in a non-existent world. He conjures up locations, people, and such with his incomprehensible power, solely for deceit. Hi, Tio! Hello, hello! Thank you for the follow. How's it going, Tio?
Wow, talk about being self-centered. Yeah, I mean, I would be self-centered if I was an eldritch being as well. Or being a solipsist? That's some sort of, philosophy shit. Must take an awful lot of brain power to be this self-deluded. So I'm either working for a devil, or I'm an artificial simulation.
I wish I could say, oh, I didn't mean to insult you. Of course I don't think that. But I honestly don't care.
Interesting. Guess I have to find some way to convince them to care about the siphon. Or maybe I could use this to my advantage. But first, if this is the place I'm meant to be in, then I should get to know it. Fernwe, could I ask you as to how the chasm works?
It isn't complicated. You already know that lost souls come to this place. Often, when they doubt their reality, doubt their purpose, or doubt even existing, that's when I take over. The chasm does the work itself of converting the lost souls into energy. Why do I keep failing perception checks? God damn it. And it lets the chasm continue to thrive off the nutrients of lost souls.
So, if nobody were lost, would the chasm cease to exist?
Foolish Bile. Nobody is free from me or free from the chasm. Everyone will come here because there isn't a single being that's sure of themselves.
Well, I'd like to think that I'm holding myself pretty well together.
You'd be surprised as to how weak and fallible you are once staring into the gaping maw.
And the maw is?
The opening pores where the chasm breathes and consumes.
This place is starting to sound more like an actual person versus a static location. Wow, no way. But if you aren't here, then what would happen?
People would still come to the chasm. They would just have to find the way themselves. Almost everyone goes through me first before I see them here. Except for you. I didn't anticipate that you would be here, which is quite strange. But you'd be taken care of in a much more interesting way.
I don't like the sound of that.
Because if you aren't lost and somehow got in, that means that the chasm called you, not me.
And why?
Why? The lower you go down the chasm and the closer into the earth, the more lost you are. There are different layers to this place. First is for those with simple doubts. They may not even disappear and simply wander back. The second are those who fully acknowledge that they can't know anything. I keep failing checks, damn it. And the third are those who undergo a classic existential nihilism. The fourth are for those who are truly invisible. No purpose, no direction. The fifth are for those who think that reality itself is a complete farce. And sixth are for those who doubt that they even exist themselves. Incredible, no?
That sure is something.
You seem to be an inquisitive creature.
That seems to amuse them, right? I love his smile. That was a good smile. The questioning will now begin. Oh shit. All right, we got somewhere. Use the keywords you have so far to ask Fernwe about them. Oh boy. To do this, simply type in the keyword you want to ask about. Chasm map, lost skeptic. Or perhaps you can ask about non-keywords too. That's too much. Be warned. Because once you've asked a question about a keyword, that's it. You cannot go back to it.
Do you have anything else left to ask?
Ooh, let's type skeptic. You seem to be a clear-cut skeptic to me.
I don't go by insignificant labels.
But your general inability to accept me being here, it's fascinating. What I think is that we'll take your beliefs and align them with the axioms of skepticism. Then we can see the differences and break it down.
Why would you want to do such a moronic task?
I'm competent enough that I can do it, and I want to do it.
You're going to tear down everything I say. Here to mock me and...
Relax, Fernwood. You can trust me. No harm will be done to you. Fernwood keeps denying my own existence, which is aggravating to say the least. But I can't convince them that I need to be their siphon if I'm not anything. On what grounds do you think I don't exist?
You're here in the chasm, so even if you're real now, you're going to disappear soon.
I may see your point here, but I hardly think I'm going to be gone since it's been a while. I know that you know I'm not going anywhere, and I know that you can't do a thing to me unless the chasm says so. So the only option we have left here is one where I'm a figment of your imagination, which is why I'm not going away.
I suppose, yes. If they're just a skeptic in disguise.
Oh, I merely have to refuse skeptic talking points. This should be enlightening. Would you say that me not existing is a byproduct of your metaphysical beliefs?
What do you mean?
You not believing in me is not anything against me in particular. It's just because you don't believe in reality itself. Self. Water. dot. Making them trust me means I have to trust in this silence. Fernwa's misty form begins to shift. One of their tendril-like legs pulls up a mask. They stare at it for a couple of moments. You wonder how such a great terror could be seen so weak like this. How they could not be shameful or be ashamed of their vulnerability. I certainly wouldn't be able to do that.
But how could you?
How could I what?
How can you truly, sincerely believe in anything? What if this is all an illusion? How can you be certain of anything? Knowledge is fallible. Bonds of lovers will break, and time will melt away. The only certainty lies in the uncertain.
They form a hideous smile. Ooh, that's a good smile.
And in the chasm.
Well, you see, I think you would have a point. Under the model of standard analysis for knowledge, oh god, this is like way over my poor little brain. Winnie tries to learn philosophy 101. There's no way to escape this paradox. You could never truly justify anything. Some foundationalists like to claim there are basic beliefs that the whole world boils down to, like axioms of knowledge, or coherence theories that likes to say knowledge is an interconnection between beliefs, and how beliefs are only credible upon the supposition of others.
Which is how knowledge works?
But we don't know the credibility of others, or whether or not they're real. It doesn't matter if one of them is false. If they can all support each other in false ways, it works. So that's out of the question too.
If it isn't something that's intrinsic to the universe, nor is it based on a web of beliefs, then you make no sense. God damn it, I keep failing!
Oh. Well, you see, hang on a moment, I got this. What are my words? Oh no. Well, first off, first, if you reframe what you think knowledge is, then not believing in anything becomes pointless. Haha, I don't need tips, Winnie 20 minutes ago. If we looked at knowledge under a contextualist model or a default and challenge model, we'll see how this one goes, and then I'll decide if I need baby mode. Then things start to make sense, because knowledge isn't infallible. But that's the whole point. Knowledge should be made, countered, and remade again. It doesn't possess any divine qualities. Its inherent usefulness is in relation to us. So it doesn't matter if the malevolent demon tricks you, or if the whole world is a simulation, because we can still work within this system. I turn to them. Your claim presupposes foundationalism, which we know to be false. And your conception of experience incorporates the myth of the given. This myth is the assimilation of sapience to sentience, of thought to mere sensation. Or, in other words, knowledge of what we perceive can be independent of the conceptual processes which result in perception. It is because of this myth you're able to live in your delusions of a non-existent world. What I'm saying, Fernwa, is that with this in mind, there should be no reason to doubt my existence. What matters is that you can hear and see me in this moment. Right?
You're saying things I've never heard of. So you couldn't be made from some part of my imagination. You must be here, in the present. And your reasoning couldn't come from my consciousness.
Yes! Fernwa's eyes have a black shine wipe across them. Their face is a light and dark.
Silver-tongued. I don't know if this explanation is enough. I may need to think on it. But if you could give me some time...
Well, if I'll be happy to give you my time. For a price.
Why for a price?
My time is a valuable resource, and one that is limited. I am only able to survive off the gracious help of others.
And how? How do they help?
Well, it doesn't cost much. Hardly anything at all. It's just a piece of your soul. Damn.
What?
I'm a siphon. Just as it's the chasm's nature to make lost souls disappear, it is within mine to sustain myself through mental energy.
And what happens if you don't get mine?
If I don't, I'll surely disappear. And you'll never be able to find any more truths again. This is all based on the assumption that Fernwa will hopefully want to keep hearing from me. If they still want to believe that everything is fake, then there's nothing I can do.
Consider it done. Thank you for listening to my woes, and for once in years, giving me something to actually think about.
Great. Hey, look, we got a soul. So I'll sign off the deal. Using your power of insight, you enter the mind of Fernwa. You will leave your mark on their mind, which can say anything you want. A signature? A keyword? Or perhaps it's a word that's meaningful to you. Oh shit. Oh, oops. Type anything you want. I don't want to do poggers. You vote painless bread. You hate open prompts. Let's see. I'm going to type Fern Gully, because his name is Fernwa. Oops. With my mark imprinted on Fernwa's mind, it acts like a signature of some sorts, meaning that I can siphon their mental energy at any time, as long as the connection is maintained. What an old movie. I've never actually even seen it. Congratulations! You've successfully won Fernwa's favor. Whether or not you won, though, life will still go on just the same. But it could determine future outcomes and scenarios. Now that the conversation is... Oh, okay. Stats will reset. Once you're done seeing them, these stats don't matter. You remember nothing about it. Would you like to save? Please. Your game has been saved. Chapter 2. There's a heart that beats as one. In spite of the outcome, one question still lingers in my mind. How did I even get the chasm keyword in the first place? I remember darkness. An inky glass-like, dripping blotches of nothing. And then I saw a red light. I returned to the present. At the Malduvian River, Fernwa may have been delusional, but they were right about one thing. Only those that are lost can even enter the chasm to begin with. And Fernwa may have called me here for the dialogue, but someone called first. Someone who gave me the chasm keyword. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe they were right. The chasm did call me. And if that were true... Stop. I don't need to go on needless tangents right now. Dun, dun, dun. So what if I have doubts? Doesn't everyone? And what does it matter if the chasm called me? I doubt I'll ever see it again. Some questions can't be answered. As you are deep in thought, you turn your head towards the Bahoog Bay. Across the horizon, you notice a new fair eclipse the sky. I don't think I've seen this one before. There are signs, voices, and noises relating to the fair surrounding you. The hiccups. Disembodied mouths and screeches from the void start whispering in the ears of passerbys. Ooh. Need something to relax? Something to ease your worries? Feeling directionless? Losing your heart? Tired of feeling it all? Join the fun fair, where all your cares can go to waste. Sign-ups are free. We have free fresh juice and snacks. Advertisements for the fun fair? What kind of snacks do they have? You pick up a cube of goo from the dock floor. Snacks include glummy livers, turt salgers, and homemade salts and gnats. Oh, Kichi loves salts and gnats. If snacks are free, I might as well take the charity. You turn to whisper in one of the disembodied mouths. Hi. You guys are saying something about free snacks? Coming right away. Oh boy. The mouth begins to eat itself and then spins outward from where it was. It orbits around an empty point in space while simultaneously rotating on an axis. Then it comes to a stop. Open the top of my head. Inside were the snacks listed on the cube of goo. Glummy livers, turt saligers, and saltinats. Please take the fresh juice too. You oblige. Congratulations! Your ceremony of commencements will begin shortly. Uh-oh. Pardon, my ceremony of what? Now that you've given in to the desires of delectable dining, we think you're ready. Ready? Ready for what? We've always been proud of you. You've been like a son to us. Huh? The game of catch you couldn't reach, so you fell down. And there was no one to catch your fall. A different mouth approaches you. But now, someone is here to catch the fall. We're here, Gabe, ready to catch your fall. First off, my name isn't Gabe. Secondly, I'm just going to take the snacks and go. No, don't you know? When you join the fun fair, don't you know what happens next? I haven't joined anything. You took the snacks. You're in. I'll return them. The first mouth interrupts the second one. Wait. We apologize. Perhaps you weren't ready. We're sorry we let you down, our sweet little child. At least will you attend orientation day? We're joining a cult. For what? The fun fair? Oh, the fun fair is a one-off event for the Cormium, who is one and all. Wait. The Cormium? Oh, yes. Sorry, we should have led with that first. Cormium is the collective hive mind. Instead of terror or brute force, they've infected other worlds to conquer them. Offering free snacks at a quasi-carnival wouldn't be how I imagined running into one. So, orientation is what again? Well, we would introduce you to the philosophies of the Vina Cava and say why you should join us. Sounds reasonable. That may be true. But if I don't join, they will certainly kill me. And if I don't agree to do the orientation, they'll kill me too. Just my lucky day. But maybe I can turn this into my favor. I was wondering, would it be possible to meet Cormium? Oh, no, you don't understand. Cormium is all of us. Cormium is one. Cormium is all. Cormium is me. And Cormium is you. So right now, I'm talking to Cormium. Yes. I don't think any of your Vina Cava lackeys are going to convince me. If I'm doing an orientation, I need to hear it from the core of the hive mind themselves. Damn. Interesting. Nobody cares to meet the ones who started it all. And if you meet Cormium, you will consider joining the Vina Cava. Yes? Most definitely. Not. Yo! Most definitely not. But I need to get out of this conversation. What time works for you? Well, how about tomorrow? That also works. Good. They drop to the floor and then dissolve. I think I can get out of this one, maybe? God, this game is funny. I'm sorry. You did what now? Trust me, Kichi, this is going to be a good thing. I don't have a problem with the whole joining a collective hive mind thing. That's your choice. But meeting Cormium? What possible reason could you have for doing that? After winning Fernwa's favor, things should only go up from here. I'm not going to just have one grand victory. Oh, we're cocky. This could be the start of a succession of wins. And for insight. Why would Cormium ever let you be their siphon? They're a collective hive mind. They have better things to do. One mind or many, everyone has their secrets. And everyone can be exploited with insight. Oh, I also got you some snacks. Salts and gnats? Ooh, wait a second. Are you distracting me from the current issue at hand? I take the salts and gnats over the hearth and start sizzling them. Kichi stops and starts drooling over its 4 mouths. Oh, this poor little guy. Turt salgers. When smoked and dusted, can act as good seasoning over glummy livers. I start preparing that dish on top of the hearth and in the compressing chamber. Whilst the food is being molded and heated, I take out the fresh juice and make 2 glasses. And a small shot glass for Kichi, and a medium-sized one for me. The glummy livers look a little underbaked, so I set it alight and re-squeeze its juices. So, what are you gonna do? What I always do. I win their favor. I'm not talking about that. I mean, how are you gonna win Cormium's favor? Look, I think it's time to eat. I plate the seasoned glummy livers and salts and gnats. They wibble and swim around. Don't sweat a thing, Kichi. I got this. And I have some time to prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow is in a few lunar hours. Oops. I know. You have a location? Yeah, I know where I need to go. No worries. By the way, if you want help, the Gnarg works at the Zilker. Thank you, Kichi. We ate the rest of our meal in silence. I turned off the noise machine to ease the room. But the only thing we heard that night were the noises from outer world and the cries from the blackened skies. With nothing better to do, I pick up the papers on the floor and start reading them. Headline: Morgo, the Destroyer of Worlds, has recently been granted the standing of Great Terror. After the crusade against the Planktonian dimension, he has now accumulated enough cult of followers to earn the title. Great Terrors are indifferent to this change. Old Terrors are disturbed, and Dark Terrors want him dead. You have 1 point left to reassign to stats. Okay, I need perception. He kept on clowning on me because I had no perception. Done. There. Done. You can continue reading to gain more points to raise your stats, or you can scout for information to gain keywords and also not 1 knowledge stat. I'm gonna read and raise stats again because I want... Oh, fuck. I want another perception. Yeah. There we go. You learned the art of sprezzatura, the ability to appear to do something incredible effortlessly. More headlines were about Squiz Defiler of the Deceased raising her undead army. Your preparation time for the dialogue is up. Here, I'm gonna save. Now, the Silver-Tongued will attempt to win the favor of the interlocutor, Cormium, where 1 is all. This game is surprisingly witty. Yeah! I knew that orientation would take place in the top. That's not even a word.
Poetic.
Poetic. Wait. Heh. Oh, Okay, topiatic orb above the Murongo Solace border. Sure. The mouths and voices from last time were there to greet me and ask me to don a new robe. And then they beckoned me to float into the orb floating above the Murongo. The topiatic orb structure, like a mechanical puzzle, began to undo itself. When the entrance opened, the orb resembled a sphere with a slice taken out. I went inside. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, is this the flesh monster? Hell yeah. After navigating through multiple vessels in the canals, I finally arrived at the core. This core room is the abode of the Cormium, the mind of the hive mind, or the heart of the Vena Cava collection. And attached to the top of the ceiling, there is no other than the heart itself. When I took a step on the ground, the Cardian floor jumped, and Cormium immediately knew I was there. Slowly, they began to descend from the ceiling. Yo! Oh, it is just a heart. Yo! Hovering above me, their cords of arteries and veins fall delicately past them like strands of hair. Whoa! You're cool looking! You're cool looking! Alright, what kind of voice does Cormium have? This is a good question. What do we got?
No, that's high gender, maybe. Oh, silver tongue. Yeah, I think I kind of like this because this was the other guy. This is me, but this is the. Yeah, I like that. Wait, maybe there. I'm having fun with this. Silver-tongued. Are you ready for orientation?
All right, let's see. You don't need to ask. Otherwise, why would I be here?
Fair point. Now, we here also want to make you do a little survey before we start orientation. We hope this is fine with you.
Sure. I feel a quake underneath my feet.
Please, take a step back.
I do so, and from where I was once standing, the floor caves into a hole, which then forms into a mouth-like shape. The flora guests something into the room. The yellow and white bile floats in the room, free of gravity. As I was in awe, the hole starts closing itself up by pulling in the meaty floor that surrounds it, similar to quicksand. Gross. As it does so, the bile transforms into a Semitic A state where it crystallizes to form a piece of paper.
Oh, that's a good smile. We just want to know if you have any allergies, friends or family you care about, or salt on you. But also, this is about if you've joined any hive minds in the past, how long you've existed as a singleton, etc., etc.
Is there some kind of writing device I can use?
Look up, silver-tongued.
Above me, I see a black artery descend from the ceiling. Oh!
Squeeze it to get some ink out of it. Continue squeezing and pressing it as you write. Ah!
After a few minutes, I'm done filling out the survey. What will this be used for?
We thank you very much for your cooperation. Now, we're sure you have a lot of questions, which will be answered in due time. However, suspicious of me. However, we were very curious to learn more about you.
How come? Ooh, he's angry.
Why, of all the people we've recruited, you're the only one who started making demands. And the only one to make a reasonable demand at that, to see us. Sometimes amongst the multitude of faces, you singletons fail to grasp our reality.
singletons being a collective word for those who are not in a hive mind.
And it is because you don't understand us that we have this gap in understanding. If only you could understand why everyone would want to be in the Vina Cava. And in your individualistic world, you think in singleton ways. You cannot comprehend our multitude, our numbers, nor our omnipotent presence. No, you need something to center those ideas in a singular being, which in this case would be the vessel you see before you.
Okay. You know, that's fair. If we were actually interested in becoming a hive mind, like, why does it matter whether or not we get to see the hive mind, right? Because the whole point is that you're part of a hive mind. You know? This guy thinks he's smart. Why? What incredible intuition.
Why? Is that sarcasm I sense? We couldn't be happier that you seem impressed. Hi!
Hello, Velvet. Don't mind my evil voice. It's fine.
Look, this is fine. We're fine. I'm a hive mind.
Hello. What were you doing? Velvet, Violet, VT. Boom. Storyteller. I've heard of that. Shout out, Velvet, Violet, VT.
Evil voice is fine. We are Legion.
Yes, exactly. You understand. I hope you had fun. Here, let me Google storyteller game. Oh, shit, that looks cool. I hope you had fun with it. This is probably an extreme whiplash. We are playing a Monster's Insight, in which we are debating eldritch beings. But hello, Raiders. My name is Winnie Rowanberry. I'm a Little Red Riding Hood wolf. I play Minecraft a lot, and I like spoopy horror things and gross things, such as this guy, this is Core Mium, the collective hive mind. This is the hive mind. It's really good. It's fine. He loves me right now. We're definitely not in danger. You're gonna play Ni no Kuni, but you have to grind. Yeah, grinding in a game is... That can be tricky to make a fun stream, too. So I don't blame you there. But if you need to go get food or anything, go do so. I will be here with the thump heartbeat behind me. I'm not sure if we're doing a good job of deceiving him. As you can see, I don't know if my ears deceived me, but I feel as if they're repressing something. What?
But yeah, this is my hive mind voice. This is, see, Core Mium, where all is one is all, and you are all. You got the Necronomicon, Necronominum? Nom. You should cook from it. Regardless, we hope that you and us can come to an understanding somewhere. There must be some foundation for mutual trust. After all, why were you at the fun fair?
We need to free Winnie from the hive mind. It's too late for me. I feel like being that this is a hive mind, we can't necessarily, like, even though we're not part of the hive mind, we can't really pull one over on him too much. So yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. We were lost.
Lost? We think we've heard of such a thing before. All the more you should come join us. You told the mouths you wanted gnats.
Yeah, I did, but that was like after they were already accosting me and we were just like making shit up.
I'm being actually honest. Here, we will grant you the purpose you desperately need. You wouldn't want to get whisked away by that dreadful being. What was their name again? Thornways? Are they shitting on Fernwa? Fernways?
Fernwa of the Lost.
Ah, yes. Imagine if you had run into them. What a disaster it would be.
Oh, please, do tell me. What would have happened? See, we just won over Fernwa. We are now siphoning a piece of Fernwa's soul. So yeah, we won that one.
Let's just say you wouldn't be alive right now.
Clearly, they missed the mark with this one. Guess who's standing in the flesh right now?
But we just want to understand why. How should we put it? Why would you insist on meeting with us if you have no intention of joining the Vina Cava? Our time and resources are precious. You are costing us a lot of it.
What exact resources are you expending by talking to me?
Wow. You have a lot of audacity to go ahead and asking us doltish questions like that. Everything about the rapture needs to be measured precisely. Done with the utmost concentration.
The rapture? Ooh. Cormium's body is pulsating at 2 different speeds. It's like 2 things are struggling for control.
It's why all of us bother living at all. Seeking the rapture is one of the wise decisions and a balance. For we should not have to suffer. Silly. Why are we talking when we can show them for what it is? The hive mind is fighting.
Guys, the girls are fighting. They're fighting. Hive mind is fighting. The lights are out, and their face begins to contort itself. It looks like blood stopped moving through its limbs and veins. Then, it awakens once again.
Our sincerest apologies for what you just saw.
A silence steps into the chamber, lingering over both you and your interlocutor.
Before we begin, we are wondering a few more things.
Please.
What is the most lacking thing in your life? What is the one thing you wish you could change? Because there would be no other reason why anyone would join us if they didn't want to leave something behind.
You feel entitled to know this?
You feel entitled to come to the core of the Vina Cava Cormium and demand a meeting from us. So the least you could do is answer our questions. I'm gonna push.
And why should I do that?
Why you should do what?
Answer your questions. Keep in mind that you're trying to recruit me into the Vina Cava. I should be the one interviewing you. There's no need for you to get.
Enough with your babbling. Foolish singletons, always so individualistic and entitled.
Maybe I shouldn't always press for more. Yeah, that was stupid. Some new limbs of Cormium begin attaching themselves to the ceiling. Uh-oh.
We think it would be an appropriate time to give you a tour of the Cardian.
The Cardian is the name of the orb that we're currently inside. It's a big fleshy orb. I start walking towards the exit, adjusting the fabrics of my clothes on the way out. I notice that Cormium doesn't follow me. Water time. And retains attached to the chamber ceilings. Are you to come with me?
We, as Cormium, cannot move from this chamber. But we, as the Vina Cava, can give a quick tour.
Look at that, they're back. The hovering mouths from before appear in front of me, Both the mouths and the beating cormium speak in tandem. Yeah, that tracks.
If you could follow us, please.
Certainly. We're in danger. Instead of taking me out of the chamber, they move me to the opposite side of the room. Tubes, veins, and arteries fall down the ceiling and start to take a life of their own. All of them are drawn to me as if we were magnets. Wait, hold on. What's happening?
Who said you were leaving from this room for the tour? Please allow yourself to be connected to our network. Oh, no, of course
They'll find any opportunity to connect me to the hive mind. Does this mean it's over before it even started? What exactly are you doing?
we are going to show you projections from our collective mind. It's easier to just see visualizations rather than go through all the trouble of walking around.
As you can feel the tubes suck at your skin pores, a thought crosses through your mind. Wait. If they're showing projections from their mind, that means I can use insight. Wow. But no, as much as I can see what's in their mind, they can also see what's in mine. Yeah, that's a good point. So they'll know that I can traverse their mind and may suspect something. Cormium's form descends from the ceiling again. Time is running out. What should I do? I'm just gonna listen. Better to hold off using it until later. He's already kind of mad at me, so...
Alright, now you should be able to feel the rest of the Cardian. Here in the Cardian, members of the vena cava travel via valves, arteries, and veins. Arteries and veins are used to keep us all connected, while valves act as passageways through the chambers.
How come at the fun fair there were no arteries or veins attached to you?
That was because we were all connected to a private network there. You are in the Bahoog Bay. We have a core that's connected under the sea. So all of the wires, arteries, and veins would go through the dock floors.
And the cores across this plane are all connected back to here?
Precisely. That's how we keep everything intertwined.
What were to happen if the core at Bahoog Bay were to collapse? Would all the vena cava be dead or simply disconnected?
We would know if any of the cores are in danger. After all, we're one and the same. If such a thing were to happen, then normally they would disconnect. But, it's such a noble thing they do, doing it for the best of all of us. A lovely Liebstad indeed. Oh, what? That translates by the, that are
All right, so Liebstad, that is German. It translates to love death. It is the title of the final dramatic music from an opera. It is the climactic end of the opera. Isolde sings over Tristan's dead body. The music is often used in film and television productions of doomed lovers. Yeah. All right. They do what?
why they all simply die. See, love death. I'm sorry, what? Oh, you simple singletons, you don't understand. If any other collective were to recruit them or they were to deform back into their singleton states, they would be ruined. Better to spare them the harsh reality and end the suffering early. Death is their only release. Alright, I need to know more about this.
So, you murder them in cold blood?
Think of it less as murder, but more as euthanasia.
The difference there is consent. One is unwanted, while the other is forced upon.
But we have our reasons for forcing it upon them.
But, I feel like if we question this guy, he's gonna get angry again. Because he doesn't care if it's cruel. Let's be real. Let me see. Because I've got charisma. He doesn't think I'm all that cool. Can we ever know what's good for people?
Not usually, but when it comes to us, when they were once a part of us, we would know better than anyone. Sometimes I can feel their desires linger still. We know what you're thinking. Cormium is starting to sound a bit crazy. Maybe I should leave. But think of it like this. Oh, angry body language. Uh-oh. What if one day you woke up as a slug? Guys, would you love me if I was a worm? A minuscule, defenseless little slug. You couldn't speak. In a minute, you could only move less than 1 centimeter. The weight of your vessel would be so immense, you would feel trapped within your own body. No one can understand you. The pain would be too great to convey. Your family and friends no longer recognize you, and you could never be who you used to be. They close their eyes and try to compose themselves. That's what it's like to be demoted from a hive mind back into a singleton body. You feel so vulnerable, like your life is no order anymore. Because you used to be able to think, feel, and be anything and everything that the collective felt. Do you understand now? The costs we must make to protect the Vina Cava. And if they even have a faint connection, all of the other members could experience this agony too. And we cannot afford for such a thing to happen.
Guys, should afford or happen? Because I feel like he's not gonna tell us much about the afford part, because we kind of already asked that and kind of gave us shit. Yeah, because they've got, like, he's got resources. But when we did that before, he was kind of like, oh, you're a cheeky little brat, aren't you? You're a cheeky little brat. You're just fucking with me, huh? Which, I mean, yeah, we are just fucking with him. But I think happen. I want to know what would happen. But such a thing would never happen, right?
We wish to be honest with you, Silver-Tongued. If a greater cosmic terror came after us, then a few cores may be lost in the process. But after the initial attack on one core, we'd be sure to protect and lock up any others, so that this could never happen to them. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask now.
The questioning will now begin. Use the keywords you have so far to ask the Cormium about them. Ooh. We didn't really get that many. Though I am curious about the whole rapture thing that was mentioned. To do this, simply type in the keywords you want to...
Do you have anything else left to ask? Rapture.
What is so great about the rapture that it is your only goal in mind?
What an interesting question.
I hardly think that it's interesting. I'd argue it should be something that's given. Your whole pitch as to why you should join the Vina Cava is centered around rapture. It shouldn't be surprising when someone asks what's so great about it. Because you should be able to justify why rapture is worth pursuing.
Well, let me ask you this. What is the reason that we live life at all? It is because of the pleasures that we have. We are constantly in a search.
Just as Cormium was talking, their face undergoes a fission of sorts. Uh-oh. You can hear two singleton screaming voices yelling at each other. Cormium itself begins to melt and bleed from its mouth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Too long. Too long, too long, too long. You talk of rapture? I shall grant you rapture. Let us bask in it together.
Don't listen to them. Please, get a hold of yourself. What? I always thought that these two would be in perfect harmony. Ooh, it's about to burst. You have to pick a side. Turns out I may not have to convince Cormium. It looks like I'm gonna have to pick a side, or maybe help the two fuse back together. Ooh. What do you guys think? Should we pick a side or try to help them? Because I'm kind of feeling Mium more than Core. But choose either Core or Mium to convince. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Mium. If that's gonna be the case, then I need to go inside their mind. Yeah, it's very bizarre that a hive mind is fighting. All right. Oh, we're cool looking. Ooh. Press Z to interact. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Decode. First half of final answer. Oh no. Like our mind, the final answer is split in two. The first half is for you to find. The second half is your previous answer to get the key. First half plus hold answer is the final answer. Oh no. The beast can hunt you down using their noses. They sniff you to find your scent. Scent. Ah, what a smell. Haha, we stinky. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. 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 Wait, was this the door I went to? You don't have the key to access this door. Okay. Oh no. So I type scent in here? You obtain the key to the other door. Hell yeah. Okay. Key. Now we go through here. What are you? Oh no. First half of the final answer. What the first half of the final XK. XK. Sent. Is it a cipher? LB cipher. No. Cipher decoder tool. You have a guess? Guess. Descent? Oh. You know, I'm just gonna go with that because I don't have, I literally don't know. Incorrect answer. Great. Oh. L by rapping the alphabet. Oh.
Oh, oops.
Self-voicing disabled.
That's how ciphers usually work. Yeah, I'm really bad at ciphers, and I only have a minute left. What other words? Descent, descent, descent. Descent, descent. Scent. Words ending in scent. Fuck. I googled for 7-letter words that end in scent, and there were 2 options that showed up. The sheer panic. I see in front of me that my insight must have caused a strain on Cormium. They're panicking, out of breath, and confused as to what they're feeling. My power does come with its downsides. That being, they're able to notice a difference in fatigue, pain levels, etc. And as a collective, they would be more aware of this versus other singleton creatures.
What happened? What just happened?
Oh, who cares? Make the pain go away, Miam.
Me?
It's your job.
Don't worry, I can fix this, can we?
Oh, really?
To me, I can see the clear problem as to what's happening.
The pain.
No, it's something a little deeper than that. I take a pause for effect, and then I dip my feet into their waist, swirling it around. I think that the 2 of you aren't working.
What are you suggesting?
How dare you?
Can't you see?
We're fine.
We don't need your help.
I'm not saying that you 2 are broken. On the contrary, I would actually consider your proposition of the Vina Cava. Simply put, I think there could be a few changes made. Toxic couple, literally though. Thank you for the follow.
Are you insinuating we're inadequate?
No, on the contrary. I think you're in the nascent stages of reaching your full potential. How's it going? We're winning very well. We're gonna take over this hive mind, maybe.
We've developed the system we have in place for eons. Why would a singleton like you know any better?
Yeah, really, it's fun. It is because I'm coming from an outsider's perspective. You've been living with yourself for so long. You can't see if there are any structural issues that are holding you back. For me, the defect is clear and obvious. Wouldn't you say so, Miam?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I turn my head and stick my tongue out in Core's direction. At first, Miam doesn't get the hint, but then their hue changes and their eyes widen. Core doesn't even notice me starting at them.
Rapture. We need it now.
What? Someone who acts purely based on instinct. Someone who is enslaved to their desires. Yeah, we should definitely take notes from these 2. Someone who is addicted to the thing that everyone else needs. Doesn't act in the interest of the greater good. I'll tell you what they do. They hold the rest of the collective back. I pull in my tongue. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The ad break right then. The ad break. I'm gonna quick take a sippy. Not the ad break. I'm gonna real quick go grab some water. Go get water too. Still a minute 20. Everyone stretch. Stretching. Stretching is importante. 58 seconds. 55 seconds. It's a good part. I don't want to just go. Well, did you stretch, Kamikaze? You should stretch. You should take a quick stretch, you do. When will iPhone tracking evolve to where I can pay someone to where it'll capture me going? I think that would be cool. Anyways, hello, we're back from the ad break. I waited. Just because we were at a really good part. All right, we're making fun of Core. You see it now too, don't you? The embarrassing and shameful character splits that happened earlier. The fission of Core Miam into Core and Miam. The desperation to recruit me. The illogical decisions you make. There's a common factor here. Don't you say another word. I know precisely what you're doing. Why on earth would I care about your opinion of me? It's hardly germane to the situation at hand. As someone who's interested in joining the Vina Cava, you're not making a very good sell. If you two can't even keep it together for an important orientation. If you ask me, I scrape the top side of my horn to let there be a moment of silence. This has been less of my orientation and more of witnessing your mental breakdown. I would say, stop. Core is invaluable to the process. They're the reason Vina Cava doesn't get tired of excessive rapture. Actually, you make an interesting point. Let's say that Core wasn't here. Then everyone would be desensitized to pleasure if that became their status quo. Yes? Yes. And as the Vina Cava, you can change their desires and wills? That is correct. Does this also include emotions and memory?
Yes, but we try not to tamper with memory.
I know you're just saying that so I wouldn't be afraid of joining the Vina Cava if I'm in for memory loss. Don't worry, I don't have that many treasured experiences I need to remember. Wow, I'm really bluffing my way through this. Committing to join a hive mind I have no intention of assimilating into. But what if, after every rapture, there was an emotional reset? If you could program the Vina Cava to forget the experience they've undergone, that would mean that every new rapture would feel like they felt it for the first time. Also, their bodies will still have the sensation of missing the rapture that they once had. So in that case, core wouldn't be needed. And you would occupy the whole Cormium with just one singular head.
Oh, Core?
No, we don't need to hear any more of this. We don't need to hear any more of this.
Oh no. In my eyes, I witness Core and Mium fuse back together as one. As they're no longer separated, this means that...
You think you can get under our skin? Nice try. We have to admit you're a rather impressive specimen. Surely all the more impressive that we could use the addition to the Vina Cava, yes?
Wait. I never made my final decision.
Too late.
No, I was so sure there was a way out. Does this mean I just died? At least I can damage their mind. I can make it out of here. So maybe this time... What is this place? Oh, it's wonderful. Yes, truly wonderful. We can't wait to start this new day here with everyone else. Uh-oh. We think it's time to start again. We need to make more come. Uh-oh. We'll make more come. More will come. More will be assimilated. More will join us. Oh no. More is needed after all.
For the rapture. I think I died. Void End. What was your name again? Damn. I died.
Guys, I died. I'm dead. I don't have a death counter. God, this was really cool. I am not done with this. I don't think I have it in me to do another run. But like... that was really cool. And I want... Yeah, it was so much dialogue. Apparently there are 7 endings. There are 7 different endings and 3 interlocutors. So there's more. Oh, this is cool though. I can't believe I became the hive mind. Once upon a time you tried to stream Tyranny. What's that? Tyranny game. RPG. Oh no, a long RPG. Yeah, that's fair. One of your favorite games ever. But if it kills you, one of the best RPGs? Yo. All right, I'm keeping that window open as well. No voices. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, some things are tricky to do the streamy with. I say as I have streamed multiple, like, visual novel-esque things that involve reading. There was something... Here, let me see. What was it to get to... Oh, I see. So the self-voicing would be text-to-speech. I see. I was wondering, because they're like, yeah, you can read voices, but if it's just text-to-speech, that's not as fun. I should look up a video on it if I'm bored sometime. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I will. Oops. I'm just checking something. Oh. Damn, this game is so cool. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't believe we completely failed. Though, like, damn. Damn. I think I will probably call it here because at least for I've done Plague Game. You're impressed I got as far as I did? Yeah, I was kind of like super fucking it up with Cormium. I was too cocky. I was way too cocky against a literal hive mind. I literally thought that I could become a part of the hive mind and be like, yeah, but I'm built different. Not when half of the Cormia wants to destroy everything and everyone. Oh. I am probably not streaming tomorrow. Whoa. I got some stuff. I gotta work on the mixing and for the trick and treat. And I don't think that's necessarily something that would be fun to watch streaming wise. Like, the recording is fun, but the mixing part is more so like listening to the same 5 seconds like 10 times in a row, slightly different, and then going, God, I hate it, and then doing it again. That's not really fun. And I can't listen to music while I'm doing it either, because, you know, music. When I stream, you play games and chill, and then when I don't stream, you write. Ah, it's good to chill. We need chill time. Oh, my back. But yeah, I'm gonna probably work on the mixing tomorrow for trick and treat. Actually, I'm gonna let me give y'all, since you're here, let me give y'all a little cheeky little sneaky peeky, right? A little sneaky cheeky peeky. Don't think too hard about those words. Here, let me. Yeah, I'm still evaluating Reaper. Okay, let's see. What's a good part? I'm thinking. Maybe like here. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the sneaky peeky preview y'all get. That's the sneak peek that y'all get. I both feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, and when something clicks in my brain, it like, my brain is just like, yo, like when I can make something sound cool, it's so satisfying. And when I'm like, ooh, yes, I like this specifically. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. And I might have more potentially in the works. We will have to see when I have time for. Just become a one-man show and then you don't have to worry. Just do everything yourself. Right? That's how this works. Do everything. Edit clips, make sure you do your model, do your overlay, don't forget all the PR stuff, like you gotta promote yourself, right? Gotta do TikToks and talk to people and network, and yeah, you also have to smile. Don't forget to smile, because even anime girls can't escape that. They still gotta smile. Yeah, you gotta spam Twitter, but also keep up with like 6 other social medias, because you don't actually know which one is going to survive the 2023 social media wars. For all we know, it's gonna be Facebook, and y'all are gonna follow me on Facebook. What? So no Facebook? What? I wonder if there are VTubers who have a Snapchat. And then I have to figure out, like, oh, when am I gonna do this? When am I gonna do that? And this and that and this and that. And I'm gonna send y'all over to Sophia tonight. She's playing Minecraft. Teehee. Ooh, on hardcore even. Don't let boomers know about our VTubers, right? I don't think they'll understand. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun, Wigglypon. I am definitely, maybe next stream will be me also playing this game again, because I want more. It was fun. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Go get some food and shit. And also Winnie. Bye. Easily solved.